Hi everyone, Kevin Gregg here. I wanted to share this really cool story that I read this weekend from James Clear. He's a blogger at jamesclear.com. He shared this great story that was about Kobe Bryant, um, uh, the basketball player, and I don't know, there was something with it that really affected me. You know, he was talking in the article about intentional practice, and he was sharing a story from a man named Robert, who was an athletic trainer who had shared this story on Reddit. And this guy named Robert, he was in Las Vegas working with the Dream Team from the U.S. for the Olympics, and he was nervous about working with these world-class basketball players. He had stayed up really late. He was trying to go to bed about 3:15 in the morning, and he ends up getting a call in his room from Kobe Bryant saying, "Hey man, can you help me with some stuff that I'm doing down here?" And he looks and sees it's 3:15 in the morning. So he gets his stuff together. He says, "Yeah, sure, Kobe, I'll be right there." He gets his stuff together. He gets down to the gym at about 4 a.m. in the morning, and Kobe Bryant's already covered with water as if he'd been already swimming for quite a while, and they end up going through this entire routine for about an hour and a half, pretty intense workout and all this stuff. And after working with him for about an hour and a half, he parts ways with him, goes back to the hotel. Robert ends up going to sleep, and then he ends up coming back to the gym and basketball court probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning, as everybody's just starting to gather because they're getting ready for their practice for the day. And Kobe Bryant's in there and he's shooting a couple of hoops and stuff. And Robert comes over to him and says, "Hey man, really nice work this morning. When did you finish?" And Kobe says, What are you talking about?" And he finishes shooting his last shot that he was working on. And he says, "Oh, I just finished now. I just wanted to get in 800 more jump shots before I started my day." Well, it turns out that Kobe Bryant had been working continuously from 4 a.m. to about 11 a.m., so about 7 hours, and now was getting ready to go into a full day of working out with the Dream Team to get to get their training in for the Olympics. And anyway, it's a fine balance between all of it. I mean, I get it. Like, we all need these boundaries in our life, and you don't want to be too hyper focused on something, but there is a level of intentional commitment that we have to do. Here's somebody like Kobe Bryant who at the time was really trying to focus on getting the best jump shots or being in the best shape that he could be for the Olympics, and very focused on that. And I think that that's a huge reminder for all of us. It's not just about logging time, it's also about logging intentional time. That time and that practice, that intentional practice that's going to make us better on whatever craft it is that we're working on. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that you find that inspirational. Not too overwhelming. I think that there's something about really focusing in that thing. It's something that any of us could do, even if we're spending an intentional 30 minutes or an hour a day on whatever it is that we're trying to improve on. Whether it's with our writing or acting or music, whatever that is. And also being intentional with the other areas of our lives, with our family, with our relationships, with our downtime, our sleep, all those things. So anyway, I hope that you find that helpful, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.